So anytime I work with a new couple, I always hear out of the top 3 concerns, one of the major concerns is communication. And people have this misconception that communication is just about how you approach a person and how your tone is and how the rhythm of your voice is, yada, yada, yada. No. The way that you have learned how to communicate has come from all of those model figures that you have had in your life. Mother, father, grandmother, teachers. You've gathered something from each one of them. So during your upbringing, you have taken on certain things. So I want to ask you all a couple of questions, because a lot of times people come into the idea that, oh, I communicate perfectly, just because their partner does not communicate like them, just because their partner's form of communication is foreign to them. So they see themselves as perfect. But I have a couple of questions that I want to ask you all if you think like that. So take a moment, sit down and think about this. Who taught you how to express yourself in a responsible manner? Who taught you how to manage your anxiety? Who taught you how to navigate stress? Who taught you connecting behaviors and strategies? Who taught you how to resolve conflict? Who taught you healthy problem-solving strategy? Who taught you tolerance? Who taught you patience? Who helped you understand what emotional bonding actually was? And it's so much more, but I want you to think about that. Did you have a healthy model figure when it came to teaching you those things? If you had a caregiver or an attachment that was irresponsible, that wasn't accessible, that wasn't responsive or attuned to your needs, that didn't know how to manage their emotions or regulate their emotions, that didn't know how to manage anxiety, that didn't know how to navigate through distress, if you had any of those people who taught you poor coping strategies, chances are you have not learned how to communicate in a healthy way. So just maybe your communication may be a reason why your relationship is in the trouble that it's in. It may not all be your partner. Understand this, that all of those things that you have gathered have become your language. So you've joined the relationship with somebody who is speaking a different language because they may have learned things completely opposite of you. And so you two are having a hard time really comprehending one another. I don't understand why you do this. Well, I don't understand why you do this. I don't understand why you become hyperactive. Well, I don't understand why you deactivate. I don't understand. A lot of times you go into that with that idea that I don't understand you. And it's very easy not to understand the person that you're with. And that's why it's so important that you learn. You learn about their history, you learn about their past, you learn about their upbringing and their communication. And either you two figure out how to navigate separately, you merge, or you create a language that works for your relationship. Don't see communication as conflict. That's not always what communication is. Communication helps you understand one another's needs. It helps you emotionally, physically, and mentally connect. Communication is a beautiful thing. It helps you understand your partner. It helps you grow. It helps with the intimacy and connection. That's what communication actually is. It's really connecting. So use it as a connecting tool. Okay? Happy, healthy relationships, y'all. Bye, babies.